Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Valerie Kanay, and today our featured guest is Rocio Perez, who I am so proud, pleased, and honored to have join us today. She has been on the move, I tell you, these past few weeks with radio show after radio show, interview after interview to put the word out. And we're going to expose and reveal what it's all about today's program. But let me tell you a bit about Rocio. She's an MBA and has been a serial entrepreneur since the age of 19. She's also a speaker, a coach of over 5,000 people, clientele including in Canada, the U.S., Mexico, El Salvador, and Brazil. But what I like so much about Rocio is that she is a dynamic, bicultural entrepreneur who has developed the most outstanding, innovative strategies in the multicultural markets and social responsibility. Ms. Perez is the Principal Executive of Inventiva Consulting LLC, and she's the go-to pro and the leading authority in talent development, strategy development, and marketing consulting. Let me put it down to you, baby. Her client list include names like the University of Wisconsin, Centro Hispano of Milwaukee City and County, and Department of Economic Development of the Longmont, just to name a few. I think you get the picture by now that we're not dealing with any lightweight. She's heavy duty here. All right, now let's keep on going. And if that's not enough, she's co-authored several published works and conducted hundreds of workshops to coach, train, and teach leaders and individuals how to help others achieve their greatness and to creating the life that you want to live. But here today, we're going to hold in the light of upcoming book and conference, and it is called From Mindset to Mind Shift. So welcome, Rocio, Ms. Perez, to the call.
Thank you so much, Valerie. It's such a privilege and an honor to be here with you today. I'm very blessed and excited to be on your show.
Beautiful. So today we're going to cover stuff like the mindset, transformational process, and how to make these shifts. So Rocio, tell me, what is it you offer your clients that hire you?
My clients come to me because they're looking for something new. They're looking to take their lives to the next level. They want more money. They want more success in their life. They want more connection with their family. They know that something's not working in their lives. They can't pinpoint it, want somebody to guide them through that process, or just plain want to take their life to the next level. That's why they come to me.
Awesome. So what type of people are you servicing that say that, hey, I'm ready to make this move and I want to take the leap forward?
People from all walks of life. I have entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, employees, investors, you name it. It's across the board. We even coach some teen prodigies and individuals who want their kids to be coached. Start off coaching mom, continue coaching dad. They're so excited that they want the entire family to be speaking the same language, number one. And number two, going in the same direction of following that goals, that mindset, whatever it takes to be successful.
Awesome. So can a person be at any point or any level in their life and say that, hey, I've just reached the point where it's time to change and I know I want to change. It's not like you have to be at a certain place already. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's one of the best places. It doesn't matter where you're at any given point in time. We start from where you're at. It's such an individual process, Valerie, that it's no two clients have ever worked the same. We're all mapped differently. Our successes are differently. What drives us is differently. What's really limited us is different. And it's a process. It is an individual process.
Individual process. And that's what makes everybody so unique, because we're all at different stages and phases in life. And I really just love the title of this, From Mindset to mind shift because our minds can be set on so many things. And what you're saying is that we have the capability and the ability to make that shift and make that change, right?
Most definitely. One of the things that happens, most of us are not even aware of who has our attention from a mind share perspective. Who has our attention? What are the things that are coming in subconsciously into our mind, whether it's TV, radio, family, communication, our circle of influence, whatever that may be? We're not consciously aware of how that's impacting us. It's given us such gradual change throughout time that we become who we spend our time with.
Now, Rocio, you've been in the business for well over 20 years. So you have the background and knowledge and experience to know these things just like a bird's eye view. So how do you know when a person is ready to change? Is there something that's you pick up on it? Through your experience, how do you know when a person is ready to change?
That's the most exciting part. They're willing to do whatever it takes. They're like, I want to change. I'm ready for this. They make the commitment. They make the investment in themselves. One of the most beautiful parts is in seeing that. I've had clients who, Valerie, they had their 3 to 5 year goals to accomplish 3 to 5 year goals. 2 of their 3 to 5 year goals in literally 10 months is amazing. It's beautiful. That's where I see the commitment. Week in and week out, I work with my clients and have a couple of different programs for them. And we're meeting either in person, over Skype, on the phone, whatever works for them, depending on where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a number of ways that you can do it. So no one is limited by proximity of distance, country, anything like that. Like you say, you're available by Skype, by phone. Anybody can be a client. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is correct. Now we're in such a world of communication that we're able to connect with anyone, anywhere in the world, and get anything that we want.
Very cool. So I just want to get into the mind shift part of it just a little bit. So you've already said, we know that the mind is already set and it's influenced by so much outside stuff, so much internal stuff in the home, from the jobs, from the schools, and you're just bombarded with all this information. And now it's time to take it into a whole nother direction. So can you just explain about the transformational process just a tad bit?
Most definitely. Thank you. One of the things that I love about the transformational process, it's really how do we reprogram? How do we change that program? Our mind is just like a computer. It's the best computer in the world. How do we change that program that no longer serves us? It's through affirmation. It's very, very specific to each individual, not just any affirmation. I've worked, Valerie, with individuals who I ask, please read your affirmations, and to hear that more than 75% of the affirmations are actually negative. So it's actually counterproductive. It's a very specific process. The way we walk, the way we speak, the way we hold our body, our physiology is very important. That's something that I look at with every single client that I work with. We spend an entire day. I have a VIP program. We spend one entire day working with that individual. Either they fly to me, I fly to them, whatever it works. And we take a look and see what's working with that individual and go from there. We build that individual from that moment forward and continue.
Mm-hmm. That is so very awesome that you would fly to them or they come out to you. So you do get that one-on-one connection. So that's important to know and realize also. So is this the same type of energy you use with corporations and organizations as well?
Oh, it is. It is exactly the same thing. I have corporations who are hiring to come in and do their retreats, energize people, really get them
Awesome.
connected. That's one of the things I'm on fire. Put me in
Okay.
front of people.
I'm on fire just hearing about it.
Shine my light, and I am right there jumping up and down in excitement. People walk in sometimes with a lot of resistance, and you can feel it. It's so heavy, the resistance within the room and the training. And by the time they walk out, they're just so mellow and excited and inspired to continue.
And I know through just in the industry, I'm out there and I'm seeing different organizations and people that do the sort of things. And, you guys are known for your energy. It's just upbeat, uplifting, and you're going to change. It's just going to be the breakthroughs. You're going to see the breakthroughs and conquer those barriers that's been holding you back, those roadblocks. And so you have all those innovative strategies that you use, and there's just countless different ways that you do that, right?
There is. It's very interactive. What we do is really bring in the individual to a point of reflection and interacting with themselves along with other people and figuring out what's working, what's not, shifting it, as I say, shake it off, move the energy around
Moving
a
it.
bit, and move that energy around and just really be inspired to see the changes. I'm inspired. Most of our workshops, most people are still sitting there thinking that they have hours to go. It's like, it is over. It is over. We're excited to have you here. We'll continue to be here for you. But they're so inspired that they lose track of time.
Well, it sounds so exciting that I really would love for you to share some of the success stories and let us hear about some of the success stories.
Oh, wow. Success stories are countless. They're amazing.
Give us a
Coming.
good one.
All right. Well, let me tell you some. I had individuals that came to me, one in particular that came to me and didn't know what they were doing with their business and life. We literally sat down for a visioning session a couple of years ago. Absolutely amazing restaurant, start painted the vision. They wanted to have more money in their life. They wanted to have another business. They didn't know how to do that, how to get to really live their passion and their dream. Fast forward, Valerie, 2 years later, have everything that we had talked about in that 2 hour dinner session. And it is incredible to having an individual who just recently wanted to get a certification that it was a lifetime dream. It was such a big certification, give them the opportunity to go from hundreds to thousands a week. And that's impressive to have that opportunity to be able to guide them through their own process. They're the ones who are doing the transformation. I'm the one who's providing the tools.
I see. So you're guiding, leading, and that's where the strategies come in of the innovations is that you have things in place and you follow that process for the transformation and you're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so awesome. Very awesome. So nowadays, it's really no excuse. It's just no reason that people can't have the type of life that they want to have, because with guys like what you do with Inventiva and the consulting, the marketing, the development and everything everything is just laid out. You just have to be the willing participant, right?
That is correct. You've got to be willing to take the time, invest in yourself. You've got to be willing to invest in yourself and know that your mind is really one of the most precious, underused resources. We pay so much attention to material objects that cost us money and the things that come for free. As Earl Nightingale used to say, we really don't invest into that. Take the time, invest into your mind, and I guarantee you, as my clients have experienced, going from making zero to very little money to making large quantities of money, everybody has a different driver, whether it's your family, whether it's money, whether it's time. What is it that you want? And for that person to be fulfilled, some people just want to be connected to themselves. They want to have a better life, better relationship with their family. Hey, that's success. I coached a gentleman who all he wanted was a great relationship with his kids, and he got that.
So now we see why your clients hire you, because they're definitely going to get what they want. And there's no better thing in life than when you know there's a go-to authority that can really help you seal a deal and get what you want out of life. I think that's just commendable, Rocio, and I'm so proud of you for the work that you're doing. So as our program has come to an end, I would like to give you this opportunity so that people can get your final thoughts and just kind of sum it up what you want to leave us with and how they can hook into you and take part and benefit out of the services that you guys are going to be offering.
Thank you, Valerie. First of all, it's been such a privilege and pleasure to be here on the show with you. One of the final thoughts that I want to leave individuals with, it doesn't matter where you're at. The only thing that you can focus on is where you're going. You have an opportunity to go and create. We're creators. We create everything in our lives. And that's why from the mindset to the mind shift, being able to make that shift come into the conscious point of awareness, level of awareness, where you know that you're making those decisions on your own. You're no longer reacting. You are creating. One of the ways that people can get in contact with me is to call me directly. 303-587-8367. Again, that's 303-587-8367. You can call me, text me. You can also email me at Rocio, that's ROCIO, at inventivaconsulting.com.
Awesome. It has been my pleasure. I don't take lightly that you've taken the time out to come bless us with this wonderful information and what's coming down the pipe from mindset to mind shift, the book and conference that Rocio is putting on, and it's going to be out. Tell us, you say April, you're going to start give me that whole thing.
We will have the mastermind in April. We'll start April 1st, the mastermind. And then in June, July, we're looking for the most perfect date to launch the book. And that's when it'll be launched at that time.
Okay, so we have so much great stuff to look forward to. But if you're ready to start shaking things up right now, you have the contact information. Reach out. Don't sit back. Don't think twice and think this information is for somebody else. It's for you because you're hearing this. So, Rocio, our program has come to an end, and I just want to say I love you dearly, and thank you kindly for sharing with us.
Thank you so much, Valerie. It's quite an honor and a privilege, and thank you for the work that you do.
You're welcome. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us, and thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.